Check, please.
Hey, welcome back to Everything Money. We're here again with a blind stock analysis. We like these. Our community members recommend these companies to us. They're fairly interesting, Paul. Most of the time they have a very low PE. The last one we did had a PE of 2. This one today has a PE of 6. But this is all for our request line from our Everything Money community. And we're going to show
What's the number to that request line?
Whatever your phone number is. I'll just read it out on the air. We're going to show you the way Paul, a very wise business investor, would look at a company without knowing the name, the hype behind it, where it's going, what they're doing in the future. Just look strictly at the numbers and start making.
Can I make a comment?
Go on. Initial decisions about whether
you
he wants
guys
to
give me companies that I'm actually going to hear about. Nobody knows what $1 billion company is.
Palantir. How many is Palantir? 40 billion.
This is bullshit. I'm not kidding. Like, you guys picked a $180 million company last time. There's no chance I know what $880. That takes all the fun of the blind stock analysis.
People love finding these small diamonds in the rough ball.
Great, but then I can't make it. I guess the company. I have no idea. I don't know $1 billion companies. I know $20 billion companies and higher. But anyways, let's go do this useless. Oh, by the way, let's skip to the end. I don't know the company. Idiots. All right. 6 PE, 14 5-year PE. Sick. Free cash flow looks good. Next page.
Okay.
Revenue's up. Sick. Next page. Profits up. Next page. I don't know the company, so it takes all the fun out of guessing. There's literally how many $1 billion companies are there in this world? All right, guys. So we just had a little discussion. We had a little timeout. We discussed this. So the two geniuses over here, Seth and Tim, they wanted me. Tim's gonna be upset about that one. Seth's laughing. We're gonna make this just me looking at the stock. I'm not gonna guess the name because it's impossible for me to guess which company this is because there's 1 billion companies worth $1 billion. So I'm just gonna go through the analysis. Okay. The revenue is up 4 times in the last 10 years. Revenue is up 33% in the last year. Profit, insanely up double in the last year.
1 million.
It's up 150 times.
Yeah,
153 times in the last 10 years. Next.
So this is another one, Paul, where it went, 1 million, 15, 48, back down to 23, but then it went 35, 75, and then 154.
Double.
So a huge jump.
Was it COVID driven? Had to have been COVID driven.
Right. So what succeeded in COVID?
Well, we're not guessing anymore. So
go ahead.
Shares outstanding. Oh, decreasing. Look at that.
Are you surprised with a young company like this?
Well, it's actually increased. It's up and down.
Up and down. But
it's down over the last 10 years, but up in the last year, but down in the last 2. It's weird. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Not weird, but it just says what it is.
The shares are staying pretty consistently.
We don't look at this anymore. Just go to total liabilities.
Okay.
Total long-term liability. Oh, wow. First off, I did notice they have more cash on hand than liabilities, total liabilities. Oh, let's see free cash flow first. Keep this page up.
Okay.
Let's go see the free cash flow.
Cash flow, which is cash from operations minus capital expenditures.
Jesus Christ. It's such inconsistent cash flow.
What are you seeing? Oh, yeah.
The cash flow and the net income don't match up.
So, for example, folks, like 10 years ago, it's 3 million, then -2, then -6,
look at it this
then
way.
+10.
The 5-year average of net income is 66 million. The 5-year average of free cash flow is 131. There's got a lot of depreciation. Maybe not a ton. Working capital changed a lot. Ooh-wee.
Thoughts on this company so far?
I prefer that free cash flow be bigger than the net income, not the other way around. Free cash was 130. They can pay off their debt pretty quickly. I like it so far. It's a small company. $1 billion is not a big company. So to me, I got to make sure that I think this company's gonna be around for a very long time. So for me to do any sort of analysis, I do need to know the company in the sector because I don't want to, is it a fluke year or was it so small that it was able to grow into that number so quickly?
I see.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when we look at a $50 billion company that has a fluke year, that thing's not growing. It's not like it's like, oh, it's going to double again. This company could very well double again. I don't know. It's so small.
I hope this is helpful for folks at home if you're a small business owner, because I recently did a walkthrough on a new business with some partners. I'm looking at the structure, what they make, what it costs them. And I was just burning to talk to you the whole time because you weren't there with me, but I couldn't wait to.
If I was there with you, they would have probably kicked you out and said, you're not allowed to buy the business.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, this a-hole's got to go. Because I'd been like, wait, I don't understand. Didn't he say something to you? And I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah, it was a little bit of like, I am the whole company.
Oh, that's right.
I'm the most talented person in the world. So, and then after you buy it, I'm going to retire. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Then what are we left with? Like a couple office people. So, okay. Should we keep going with cash flow or are you done with this?
I'm done with cash flow.
Okay, liabilities, you all right?
I'm good with liabilities. The average free cash flow, yeah. So, 8 pillars. Look at that.
So it's usually requested because our fans in the Everything Money community absolutely love 8-pillar stocks, of course, and low PE, a 6.
All right, so what company is this?
This is, and let me pull up our 8-pillar software so I can show you in all of its wonderful glory, Paul. The company is
Lazy Days.
HZO.
Oh, I love Marine Max. I've looked at them before.
Marine Max, Paul.
Yeah, I know Marine Max. Again, it's just like the last one. We just did a blind stock analysis on
Lazy Days. RVs.
This is the Marine Max is going to sell to the very similar people who are buying an RV. And go look at Marine Max. Go to their income statement, Seth.
Yes, okay.
And then go back one notch right here. No, right here. No, right here, beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Sorry, you probably couldn't see.
Yep.
This is the downturn. Ready? Recession hit.
1.2 billion. Half. Look at that. 500.
Not even half. It fell 66%.
Uh-oh.
That's what happens during bad times. So we couldn't look at that on Lazy Days because it hadn't been around that long. This is what happens. Luxury plummets.
Boats,
expensive
RVs.
Luxury. Yes.
Yes.
I'd love to hear what percentage of their boats are sold on financing. Probably a ton.
Yes.
What's their average sale price of a boat? If I'm buying a boat, I'm probably not buying one of their boats. Let's go look at their recent. Okay, so now it took them. By the way, they did 1.2 billion in 2007.
Look at that.
It took them till 2019 to surpass that. If I told you in 2007 that 12 years later they're gonna have the same revenue, you just said I was crazy.
Here's 2007. $34 stock. It's currently a $45 stock.
Yeah.
Wow.
How low did it get? That must be in the dollars. Oh my God, $1.68. $1.44. Who had the balls to buy it? On February 27th. This was a week or two before the bottom of the market. March 9th, 2009 was the bottom of the market.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, I look at this going, if there's a recession or tightness of credit,
this could go right back down.
This is where you read a 10K, figure out how many of their buyers, what's their buyer look like. They'll tell you our buyer, and they'll usually assign a name to it. Our buyer is Joe Smith, and Joe Smith makes $64,000 a year. He owns a home that's this, and he makes this, and he finances this, and blah, 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 blah. That's how you'll know how it's affected.
You're not going to buy a boat like a Wolf of Wall Street, one of those boats?
I'll rent one of those boats.
Yeah, I'll be your captain.
Yeah. You would make a great. We have our awesome CCL.
I was gonna say a skipper. I'll be the skipper.
Yeah. So I just look at this going, hey, it looks awesome, looks great, but it's not. It could very well be one of the best run businesses in the world. But for the company like this, who are their brands? This is the kind of company you wait for like a bad recession and go buy them when they're like dirt cheap, or do they just sell a bunch of brands?
Sells new and used recreational
under premium
boats,
brands.
Premium brands, related products.
So one thing I like about this company is they had more cash and cash equivalents on hand than long-term liabilities, total liabilities. So they'll probably survive any downturn. So this is the kind of company you wait for things to get bad, see their revenue fall, and hopefully it goes well. How do they do in COVID? Let's look at their COVID crash. Oh, look at this. That's COVID crash. Can you do more custom? Can you do custom over here? Oh, yeah. No, you're good there. You're good there.
Uh-huh.
So what's that?
$9.
No, it was lower than that. Go to the next.
Yeah. $8. It
was like $8. And what was the high? 22? No, right here. Right before the crash.
Oh, right before. Yeah, look at that. 22. Yeah, 21, 22.
Yeah, so it fell 2/3.
Wow.
And now it's doubled since, look at that. It's doubled since the peak before COVID. $66. Now it's $46.
So I think normal people would see this run up and think this will never stop.
Yeah.
This is where you actually pump the brakes.
Well, and I have a reason for why to pump the brakes.
Yeah.
I just don't see, we're coming off a 13-year economic expansion that apart from one COVID year, one COVID quarter, I mean, I just look at it going, this is a luxury item. It's not like Louis Vuitton where they're selling luxury that's like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and they tend to not be hurt because people buying a lot of that are wealthy people, right? This is one of those things that people go, I'm going to own a boat someday. And they save and they save and they hope they can afford a boat. And the second job is good. You know, my job is good. I'm getting more hours, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to buy a boat. But guess what? The second they can't make the payment on their house, car, or boat, which one are they going to stop paying? It's just logic. If I'm them, I'm going to be like, I'm not going to pay the boat. Take the boat. I don't need the boat.
I know boat owners sort of joke around. It's powered by burning dollar bills in the engine. You just fan the flames of the fire.
Best day of a boat owner's life is the day they buy it, the day they sell it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I was laughing. We were just talking about powdering our undercarriage in the break there for a moment.
I personally do not powder the undercarriage. I enjoy stretching it out, making sure it all comes off. Xavier agrees with me. Tim, every once in a while, Seth lives and dies by the powder.
Lavender powder. It's just like I said, just sprinkle.
You can do it for me sometime.
Sprinkle. Sure, I'll powder you like a baby. You put you on your back and change your diaper.
I'll pee in your face.
That's our take. We do film these shows live. So
we don't do much editing.
While other YouTubers are cutting all this out and just really screaming right at you in the camera, we don't have time for that.
No, I scream at them in the camera. I just we talk about other things as well.
Hey guys, Seth here, jumping in real quick. We'll get right back to the video, but I want to let you know you can join our software. You can get access to this financial data and the new Everything Money chat right in your phone. Paul will tell you how to get it right now.
So guys, we created the software because our users wanted to be able to analyze their own stocks without having to wait for us. So we put hundreds of thousands of dollars, made the software. You get 30 years of financial data. You get access to Seth, Mo, and I, 8-pillar analysis, the stock analyzer tool, the retirement calculator, and you get everything on this main page that is coming soon. This is all included. And if you look right here, these are all the things you get. You get everything on a mobile phone. Everything we're talking about here is ready, available on your mobile app. One app for everything. But most importantly, guys, you get our Discord, our community of, now it's off of Discord. It's right in our app. You get a community of over 6,000 people you can talk to every single day about your investment ideas. If you're like them, you felt alone having these ideas about investing that weren't reciprocated by others, but now you found the community here. And this is all available for only $1 per day. Less than a cup of coffee. If this can make you 1 or 2% or save you 1 or 2% of losses every year, it will lead to hundreds of thousands, if not millions. $1 per day, 2 ways to sign up. Everythingmoney.com or Patreon. The benefit of everythingmoney.com is we're not large enough yet to charge sales tax, so you won't be charged sales tax quite yet. And look at this, guys. You get all of this. Our competitors are a lot more money and don't provide as much. $1 per day. Go sign up now.
All right, that's our take on Marine Max. Join the community. Hit the chat button. You can chat with Paul and I. And we'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.